Alright, so hey everybody on YouTube. Little Bear here, just doing another one. I need to introduce myself, and I don't know why I get that foreign accent, but anyway, so I just giving you guys a life update because I'm pretty sure. So now I wonder, I'll go on with the post them, but I like having these conversations where I just jump in and talk to for a bit. So I guess everybody clearly there's nothing else to talk about but the whole coronavirus pandemic and all of that. And I felt that I lost it a couple of days ago, like not completely, but I lost my drive and my will, and I just lost my passion, and everything just went. No. Yeah, so when everything did start, I was just like, yo, I'm gonna look on the bright side and everything is good 100% and all of these things. And the mega just like got my fan. I'm gonna see if I can turn it down. Yeah, I just turned down the fan. So like when everything started, it was like it not gonna really affect me. It's not that bad. And eventually I was just like, all right, everything is going to be okay. In 2 weeks or so, everything will just blow over and we'll be back to life as we know it. And I realized that with each day, it just seemed as if, I was going into more and more despair. I was watching all the news updates and I was still putting out videos. And I was just like, all right, then this is not so bad. But then, 1 week passed, 2 weeks passed now. And then I'm realizing, things seem to be getting worse. And I still felt like I was good. I was just like, no, I'm not that weak. I'm not going to crash. Like mentally, I think I'm strong. But over time, I just realized that my energy was just going away. I found myself like, I'll find randomly I use TikTok. Out of nowhere, I was just on TikTok and I was just doing everything to kind of pretend as if the world is just fun, and it was just not as messed up as it is now. And I stopped watching the news as much because I wanted to take myself out of it. I was just tired of looking at my timeline and everything is COVID related. It's like there can be no conversation that doesn't have coronavirus. And so when I thought about maybe I'm gonna try to do the social media countdown, I couldn't do it because it's like, I felt like because this is such a big situation happening in the world, I didn't want to necessarily like do any sort of content that was like about like Ray or like, I just never felt the urge to like do content like that. And so I just still did it. And I realized that I was staying inside. I wasn't even going outside again. The curfew they changed like at 3 o'clock and like in the afternoons. And I wasn't even getting any run, doing any run or like exercise. So everything just like, it just started to just feel very dark. And I was just like, yo, this is crazy. And it wasn't until, I think 2 days ago, I had to just drop myself out of it. I had to realize like what was happening. And be like, yo, Barry, you can't, this thing, it is a test. It is a test, and you have to either like, you go to God and you pray for strength, and for the most part, you have to just like know that you are in control of your own mind. And this is a war that you know that you are able to win. Like you have to just like fight that little voice in there where just like tell if you just like give up and to just like be workless and just not to do nothing. And I had given my time in case for the people out there who probably wonder why I never give myself some time to just like go through the motions. I did. But then at some point in time, you're like, yo, I can't continue for weeks on top of weeks like this. Like, you get the 3-4 little days, then, all right, now back to business now, man. You need to get back to what you need to do. On top of that, at the end of the day, like, you do know that your audience is home now, and that they actually look forward to some of your content so that they can able to, like, get distraction from the noise that exists in the world right now. And that is when I was just like, yo, Barry, you think you can do it. So I got up. I get up today, I just like bathe. Like I think them good shower there. When they tell them like a good shower there where you all clean out your ears, you clean out your navel, them look something there, yeah, you take out and you cut your, well, I never cut my fingernail yet, so I'm about to do it. And your toenail and everything and your lotion all part of your body. Them good bathe. Yeah, I did one of that. And when I listen to some nice, feel good music, and I was just like, yeah, I definitely feel better now. And it's now about like creating how I can create some sort of routine, so I don't feel the need to just like give up on life again. I have to create some sort of stability and routine. So I'm gonna try to get up every day and like do a little exercise, and then try to read one little book, set my little time for them videos, like and then figure out how I go and navigate looking at these news updates, because it does get to you after a little while. And so that is just the check-in that I'm doing with you guys right now. I would love if you guys could tell me like how you are, what y'all are doing to make sure say you safeguard and protect your mental health, make sure everything is okay in that regard. And I'd love to hear it in the comment section below, because I know say it's not just me alone going through it. I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of us who are going through it right now. People are at home, people are unable to do the things and be with the people that usually give them that sort of relief and that joy and that happiness. And so I can't imagine what it is like just to be cooped up like this for like a prolonged period. But you know, together, if we continue to have conversations like this, I'm pretty sure so we can find different ways and means how we can exist and still feel as if we are living, because I think that is the big issue at hand. We are living, you know, but it feels as if we are not living. So like, you have to sort of battle with this idea of, should I just be grateful that I have life? There are people that are, you know, in New York and Italy that are struggling and, you know, fighting for like ventilator. Why am I here finding problems with me being home and unable to do the things that I want to do? It's those different issues at play that cause a lot of the I don't know the big word to use, but a lot of the sad and feelings that, you know, we harbor in our head. So it's about like, you know, moving away from all of that and trying to find peace, living in this sort of prison of life, you know. That is it, burritos. Yeah, one of them little videos here. Look out for the social media account down there. So many things to talk about. Hopefully me in a space where we can talk about it and me not sound too enlightened. But yeah, so you know, look out for that type of content. Yeah, and follow me on all of my social media. TikTok, it's where I am like getting out a lot of my anxiety. And on my Instagram as well, you know, I kind of ease off of the Instagram live as well, because I realized I was using it to sort of channel my social life, which I don't think is very good. So anyway, that is it, burritos. You know, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, and also to, you know, like, comment and share. I think these are the things that I'm supposed to say. And follow me on my social media, all right? And yeah, feel free to reach out to me and tell me what you are doing, and comment down below what are the tips that you know can give to encourage somebody to make this time a little bit easier to handle. All right, just share tips them down below. Peace out, burritos.